Usually on this channel, I like to tell you about cozy games that are coming up in the month that they're coming up. And I do this in an effort to not get your hopes up about games that you can't actually play yet. Today I will be getting your hopes up about games you can't play yet, but I promise it's worth it. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Payton. It is nice to meet you, it is nice to see you, and welcome to the corner. There are a lot of cozy games that exist. On this channel alone, I have told you about a lot of them. But truthfully, not that many cozy games really end up sticking and totally take over the cozy gaming community. Games like Animal Crossing New Horizons, Stardew Valley, The Sims, and Disney Dreamlight Valley have managed to do exactly that. These games have come out, grabbed our attention, and kept our attention. And I would go as far to say that some people have based their entire personality around some of those games, myself included. Today, I'm going to be telling you about some upcoming cozy games that I think are going to become huge staples in the cozy gaming community. This is based off of my own personal opinion and the opinions of the internet, as most of the games on this list have been kind of viral cozy games that you may have seen on Twitter, on TikTok, here on YouTube, or other places that you find cozy games. Unlike most of my cozy game videos, a lot of these games do not have release dates because they're still in development, but I still think it's really exciting to get hyped about them now, because when these games come out, I feel like they're going to become our whole personality. Before we get into today's video, please be sure to click the lovely little like button, as well as subscribe for more cozy, chaotic content, as well as, in case you did not already know, because we've had so many new friends in the corner recently, I also, in addition to making videos, I live stream on this channel several times a week for many hours at a time, and in case you're interested in seeing cozy games live, we would love to have you. And if you're coming to a live stream from this video, please be sure to say hi. Okay, I'll shut up. I know you want to hear about these games. We're going in no order today. There is no release order. The order is the order in which I typed these games into my Google document. The first game on the list I have actually told you about before, but this game was in my first ever, I think, cozy game list, so it's been quite a while since I told you about this one, but this game is called NAIAD. Now, I've had my eye on NAIAD for a while because this looks like potentially the most satisfying cozy game that I've ever seen. NAIAD is a game all about nature, specifically nature and water. In NAIAD, you'll get to immerse yourself in a relaxing, minimalist, and colorful exploration adventure. You'll get to flow with NAIAD across a mysterious river and interact with its fauna and its flora to discover little secrets. You'll get to enjoy a wholesome experience with an original visual style that I know so many of you guys are going to be so into. You'll get to learn to swim like a duck, dive like a fish, dash like a frog, and meet other adorable friends like butterflies, rabbits, turtles, snakes, and crocodiles. You'll help them find their way and avoid obstacles. It's a journey in 16 episodes that will take you through beautiful and strange places like a spring, a forest, a cave, a lake, an orchard, until you finally reach the sea. This game is being created all by a solo developer. Now, I first mentioned NAIAD so many months ago because it did originally have a date on Nintendo Switch. It was on the eShop, it was under upcoming games. I think it was like back in September or October when I made that video. And I thought NAIAD was going to be coming out at that time, however, it was pushed back. Currently, there's still not a date for NAIAD, but the developer has said they'd like to get it to PC and to console by the end of 2023. This is going to be a perfect game to relax to. It feels unique, it feels magical, and it feels different from many other cozy games I've ever seen. So I personally am really excited for NAIAD. Don't know when it's coming out, but when it is, I will certainly be purchasing it. The next game on the list is a game I always see on my Twitter, and every time they make a new post, it gets me super excited about the game. This one is called Moonstone Island. Once again, we don't have a release date for this one, but it's coming sometime. I want to say by the end of 2023 for this one. However, that is me not certain. But let me tell you about the game. Moonstone Island is a creature-collecting life sim set in an open world with 100+ islands to explore. You'll get to make friends, brew potions, collect spirits, and test your strength in card-based encounters to complete your alchemy training. Your character has moved away from home for a year to an island in the sky. Following your village's tradition, you must move onto the island in the sky to complete your alchemy training. Armed with a team of nature spirits, magical potions, and the support of your new friends, you'll explore ancient temples, dangerous dungeons, and hostile biomes to uncover the dark secret of Moonstone Island. You'll get to do this all by exploring, you'll get to travel by balloon, broom, and even glider through the unique biomes. You'll get to tame and befriend spirits to fight alongside and follow you, all while getting to grow crops and flowers, build your home on any of the 100+ islands in the game, and also befriend all of the NPCs, go on dates, and even fall in love. If you've seen my videos, you know exactly what I'm gonna say about this game. Farming sim. But then more. And this is what this is. Farming sim, creature collection game, card battle game. I love all three of these things and I'm so into it. I love that there are over 100+ different places to go. For me, and I think a lot of cozy gamers, one of the coziest parts of games is exploration. A lot of the most popular cozy games have big places for you to go and explore. And this one seems like there is so much to do and so much to see. And I love that this game is mixing styles. It's giving a little bit of Pokemon, it's giving a little bit of deck builder, it's giving a farming sim, it's putting it all in one and becoming something very unique that I feel like stands apart from other cozy games I've seen. And the creatures are absolutely adorable. I feel like Moonstone Island is definitely a game we need to keep our eyes on. This next game you're gonna love if you are into the cottagecore aesthetic and if you have an affinity for gardening. This game is called The Garden Path. The Garden Path is a slice of life sim about the joy of gardening and the small pleasures that follow. Whether you're fishing, growing, trading, or just hanging out with new friends, a wonderful and wistful adventure awaits when you're wandering the garden path. Far from your old life, you find yourself in a new wilderness, a life once lived in these dense woods waiting to be rediscovered. The Garden Path explores the quiet moments of a life well lived, where your garden will grow to reflect both the passing of time and your own design. Time here runs in concert with the real world, and the passing of new seasons bring new encounters and a new story to weave. Above all, life sim that celebrates the tranquil and the pensive, a tucked away place to shape and grow as you like. I've had my eye on this game for a while. I think I first saw this one on TikTok when I was like interacting with a lot of like cottagecore. I know I'm not giving you cottagecore vibes, but I like cottagecore things. What I really love about this game is it is a real-time progression game, which I think are super unique concepts. It feels like it can be a part of our daily routine. It feels like there are a lot of fun characters to meet, but I think overall what's gonna get cozy gamers in on this one is the aesthetic. I think that the visual style of this one feels very unique. It feels storybook-esque. It feels whimsical. The characters being like different vegetables and plants themselves, I think is absolutely adorable. And I feel like this is going to become a huge game specifically for those who favor the cottagecore type style. The next game on the list, I do know when it's coming out, and I actually have played this one. This game is called LAKEBURG Legacies. I don't have a specific date, but I know that it is coming out in summer 2023. So keep your eye out on this one for June, July, and August. I've actually made not one, but 2 pieces of content on LAKEBURG Legacies before. I made a whole video about it playing the demo, and I also played it on live stream. So if you want to see this game in action, which you should absolutely check out because it is really fun, go check those videos out. But after this, in LAKEBURG Legacies, you'll get to take fate into your own hands. This is a social-based village management sim where love is your favorite resource. In LAKEBURG Legacies, you get to play matchmaker to create the most effective, most loved-up couples to help your kingdom thrive. In the game, you'll get to make tons of couples. You'll pair together the lovebirds of your town regardless of their gender and find the perfect matches to create the strongest, happiest settlement around. In Lakeburg, each character has their preferences and flaws, or red flags as I like to call them, that you'll need to pay attention to. Nobody wants to end up stuck in an unhappy match, and neither does your kingdom. Happy couples will have children, so try to pass on the best traits from generation to generation to make your kingdom thrive. But in addition to the chaos of the matchmaking, there's also tons of other things you need to manage. You'll need to create new buildings, make upgrades, houses, get more resources, and everything that you'll need to make a village thrive. But what makes the game so interesting, other than just the matchmaking component itself, is the fact that drama can and will ensue. You may think you have the perfect match, but that might not stop your partners from cheating on each other, from getting bored of each other, from fighting over stupid things, and also the fact that people can just die. I love this game. This game is... The point of the video is like games I think are gonna like take over our personalities. This one for me. I already know because I've loved the demo so much. I think what's so fun about this game is it is both management, but also kind of story. It's chaotic, but it also can be sweet. I found this game through Steam Fest a couple months ago when the demo had just come out. I had heard nobody speak of it. Even when I first made my video about it, not that many people really knew about the game, and like not that many people watched the video, to be honest. But then, I don't know what happened. I feel like this game just gained so much traction on social media. I feel like so many people tried the demo and loved it. And ever since, I would say that this game is becoming a little bit of a viral game. I think it's really going to be a staple for cozy gamers, especially those of us who like a little bit extra chaos in our cozy games. This one will be coming out soon, some point in the summertime, and I cannot wait. The next cozy game on the list is called Super Zoo Story. In Super Zoo Story, you'll get to build and manage your own personal zoo. You'll construct your park, care for your animals, and ensure the happiness of both the critters and the humans alike. You might even find someone special while building the zoo of your dreams. Super Zoo Story will have over 70 different animal types, which include exotic animals and even dinosaurs. Each animal type in the game poses unique characteristics, appearances, and requirements to their habitat. You'll have to ensure that you provide the best type of care for your animals. You'll pay attention to their needs, feed them, provide medical help when needed, and pretty much just do everything it takes to keep them happy. Along with this, the island will have over 40 different characters. You'll get to build relationships with them, become friends, or maybe even create a family with them. Once again, farming, but make it different. Make it into a zoo. It's not a farm, it's a zoo. And I am here for that. I don't think I need to say that much about this one. I feel like this one, I think you get the point. I think you can see just from the visuals how cool this is going to be. It feels very intricate. It feels like everything we love in a farming sim, but different. Exploration, NPCs, all the good stuff. But instead of farm animals, you have like giraffes and pandas and also dinosaurs. And, that's more than enough for me. Once again, for this one, there is not a release date, but they say it's going to be coming out for PC and for console some point in 2023, and I just can't wait. The next game on the list is actually what inspired the whole video. This game has taken over my Twitter feed like nothing else. And I've actually been planning on making a dedicated video just for this game because there's too much for me to cover in this short little summary, but I decided to wait a little bit because this game is going to be releasing a Kickstarter soon, so I'll give you all of the updated information on when that comes out. But for now, let me tell you about this game that is totally taking over my social media, and I'm very happy about it. This game is called Farm Folks. Farm Folks is a solar punk, open world, co-op farming and life simulator game. In this game, you'll get to unleash your imagination, build, automate, and customize every single detail of your farm. You'll get to grow crops, nurture animals, and befriend the locals to cultivate in the ultimate sim experience. The main thing of this game that has caught my attention, and I know so many other people's attention, this one is quite viral on social media, is the extensive customization that this game offers. I could sit here and make an entire hour-long video just breaking down every post they've ever had. All things from froggy chairs, to adorable animals, to customizing what your produce looks like, customizing what your backpacks look like, and also just the complexity in which you can customize the different furniture in your home. This game really has you build your farm from the ground up in a way I haven't seen any other farm sim do. In addition to that, the game also will have all of the classic farming sim stuff we love. They've already introduced a couple of the dateable NPCs, and also the overall world seems very interesting to me. It's an island, but it's a solar punk style island. I could say a million things about Farm Folks. We don't know when it's coming out, but they are going to be releasing a Kickstarter soon, so we will get a better idea. Of course, I will cover that when it comes out and tell you all of the information. This next game on the list is coming out some point in the fall, not sure when, but this one is coming for PC and for console, and this game is called PALEO Pines. PALEO Pines is a charming island known for its friendly dinosaurs, quirky townsfolk, and its mysterious past. You'll get to set out with your companion, Lucky, to uncover the island's secrets and befriend new dinosaurs. You'll get to enlist their help to fix up your ranch, farm crops, and create your own cozy dinosaur sanctuary. This game takes everything you know about farming sims, but then adds dinosaurs. So much to the point of the dinosaurs will actually help you farm, there's exploration, fun NPCs, and overall, the most adorable little world ever. Having a dinosaur help me with my farm sounds like a pretty sweet deal to me. I want to be able to experience all of the dinosaurs. I want to explore. I want to learn more. I feel like this is another one that feels pretty self-explanatory for me. Farm sim, but dinosaurs. Looks good. I'm excited. I think it'll take over my life just a little bit when it comes out, and I think that some of you might feel the same way. This next game is going to be a problem for me. This game, I know, is going to become in the obsessive territory, as I am already obsessed with checking this game's Twitter page on the daily. This game is called Fae Farm, and this game was actually supposed to have released in spring, but it has been pushed back to some point in late 2023, and notably, this one is going to be coming to Nintendo Switch. In Fae Farm, you'll get to escape to the fairy tale life of your dreams. It is a farm sim RPG game for 1 to 4 players to play. You'll get to craft, cultivate, and decorate to grow your shared homestead. And you'll use spells to explore the enchanted island of Azoria. You'll forge new bonds with residents, discover Fae magic, and trek across mysterious realms. And as the seasons change, you'll use all you've learned and discovered together to help restore the world around you. Jam-packed with adorable customizations for both your character and for decorations inside your home and outside on your farm, this game has such a unique style that I know you're gonna love if you're into coziness and if you're into magic. This game also takes battle and makes it cozy as you're battling with your friends and with magic. And you'll get to become friends with all of the townsfolk who have their own unique stories to tell, and you can even play this one with your real life friends. Who is gonna be my cute little fairy friend to make a cute little fairy farm with me? I love this game. Okay, I guess I just like farming sims. So many of these games are farming sims. Farming with a twist, fairies, magic, RPG, but cute, cozy, fun. You could play it with your friends. Insane customizations, impeccable vibes, and overall, I know this one, I know you're gonna play it. The next game on the list is also a huge one for Nintendo Switch, also coming at some point in 2023. This game is called Fantasy Life: The Girl Who Steals Time. This game is a new chapter of the beloved and nostalgic Fantasy Life franchise. In the game, you'll get to begin a fantastic life on a ruined island. You'll get to embark on a great adventure into the past. You'll gather friends, craft, and build your own city. And you can even terraform in this game. You'll get to travel between past and present to unravel mysteries of this ruined island. Pretty much, you'll get to explore the island with whatever you want to do. You'll get to pick your own occupation, you'll get to engage in battles, you'll make friends, decorate, and overall have a chill time in this fantastical world. Now, when this game was first announced, I was live reacting to the Nintendo Direct it was a part of, And I was just kind of like, oh, okay, looks cute, not knowing anything about the Fantasy Life franchise that I somehow missed as a child. But I quickly realized that it was a game that so many of you were so excited about because of how much you enjoyed the previous games in the franchise. And after I watched the trailer again, I watched it about 100 more times and I got super excited about it. I don't love to compare cozy games all of the time. People always do. People are always like, this is like Stardew Valley. This is like Animal Crossing. Sometimes I think the comparisons are valid, sometimes they're not. I think this one is going to be the closest thing to an Animal Crossing that we're going to get for a while. I feel like if you liked Animal Crossing, I think you're going to like this one. I feel like there's something about how the world looks, the fact that you can terraform, the different villagers. I feel like if you're interested in Animal Crossing and it's, not keeping your attention so much anymore, I think this is definitely going to be one to keep an eye on. And I think like Animal Crossing New Horizons, I think this is going to be a really great way to get people in on the franchise who missed it, like I initially did. So this one I feel like is really exciting. It feels like there's a lot we could do, and I'm excited to check it out. I want to pick my occupation. I want to fight people. I want to have a good time, and I'm really excited about Fantasy Life. Now, the next two games I have so little information about, but bear with me, I don't even have a trailer for either of these two games. I think they are very worth mentioning, and I still want you to get excited about them. The first game is something that's been blowing up on social media very recently, like within the past couple weeks specifically. This game is called Grave Seasons, and this game is pretty much an adorable pixel art farm sim game, but you guessed it, with a twist. And the twist in this one is one of the NPCs is a murderer. And every time you start over in the game, a new NPC is the murderer. And it's your job to do all of the classic farming sim stuff, get to know all of the characters, farm, do quests, explore, all that good stuff that we love. But also figure out who the heck is the murderer, and you can even romance the murderer, which is sure to cause some chaos. I love the idea of this game. I feel like it's very natural for farm games when you have the option to romance somebody specifically. It's a thing that a lot of cozy gamers will play multiple times. Like, in this save of the game, I'm gonna try and romance this person, or in this save of the game, I'm gonna try and do this thing. I like that we could replay this game so many times because each time the murderer is going to be different. It's a murder mystery, but cute, cozy, and farming. Like, do I need to say anything else? Like, I think you get it, and I think that it's something to be really excited about. This one is still in early development, so I don't think we're seeing this one in 2023. Hopefully in 2024. Regardless, whenever this comes out, I'm gonna be getting to the bottom of the mystery, and also, I'm not gonna romance the killer. But maybe I could change them and make them better. No, I can't. No, I can't do that. Anyway, that's Grave Seasons for you. The next game, very similarly, I don't have any video footage of, but I think the pictures of this one stand alone. And this game is called WITCHBROOK. WITCHBROOK is a spellbinding social RPG game. You'll get to spark life into a charming seaside town where you become Mossport's newest resident witch. You'll get to make friends, master spells, and maybe even find love along the way. This game looks super cute and cozy, farming sim, but with a twist. Magic, you're a witch. But not only can you do all of the farming sim stuff, it seems like there is a lot going on in this town that you don't always see in farming sim games. Specifically, you'll have to complete assignments at your school to become the best witch. You'll get to experience the game both in school while you're a student and post-graduation life, which I think is really interesting. And this one, again, not sure when it's coming out. I'd love to see this in fall of 2023. However, I feel like this one is going to be a little bit longer, but if it delivers on everything it looks like it will, it's definitely going to be worth it. And another one of these games that I think is going to fully become our personality, because the world is trying to build feels so full. It's taking magic, which I know a lot of us love, farming, cute town, cute NPCs, quests, learning magic, all that good stuff, and putting it in one game. And also, the art style is like, I want to print out these pictures and hang them on the wall because it's like art. Imagine getting to play in that world. I can't imagine, but I so badly want to, and I can't wait for this game. The next game on the list next is one that I feel most confident in saying this game is going to take over the cozy gaming community, and I feel confident in saying that because it already has, and it's not even out yet. And this game I have talked quite a bit about, and I am very biased toward this game because I actually backed this game on Kickstarter last year. And this game is called PUFFPALS Island Skies. PUFFPALS Island Skies is a game about eliciting the nostalgic memories of growing up as a kid, exploring the world, and discovering everything for the very first time. From traversing new biomes, meeting new friends, and customizing your very own home, there is no shortage of things to do on these magical floating islands. The cozy, warm, yet adventurous and curious nature of being a kid is something that this game strives to put in its players. When living your best life on the island skies, you'll have the opportunity to meet and befriend the PUFFPALS. Whether it's your next door neighbor, your favorite shopkeeper, or even a special guest visiting the island, you'll have no shortage of friends. You can build friendships with them, do quests, and even play mini games with them. And each PUFFPAL will interact with you differently, all requiring unique needs to become best friends with them. In addition to this, the Island Skies is rich with resources and perfect for cultivating crops. In addition to this, you'll also get tons of adorable customizations, both for your character, your farm's exterior, and your house's interior. I think what's so unique about this one is not even the fact that it's on a floating island. I think the floating island itself is very cute. I think the art style of this one has so much to do with its overall, wild viral success before the game even comes out. And I think what's so unique about this game, and I know it's going to, totally take over my life and totally take over my wallet. This game, not only is there the game, but PUFFPALS are already a super adorable series of stuffed animals produced by Fluff Nest, the same people creating the game. So not only will you be able to play with these adorable NPCs in the game, but they make adorable plushies. I'm biased. I have one, right there. And I feel like people are gonna get really into the collecting nature of this game. I'm not quite sure how the NPCs will work, specifically with that whole villagers can visit your island bit, but depending on how many NPCs they put in this game, I feel like there will be kind of like a collecting nature to them. I feel like people are gonna get really excited about, oh my god, this NPC came to my island today. What? Oh my god, no way. I haven't seen that one yet. And also getting the stuffed animals to match. I feel like this one is gonna become such a thing. And it already has become such a huge thing. This game we do have a little bit more information about on the release because there already was a completely wildly successful Kickstarter campaign. This game is going to be available for alpha testing this summer. It's supposed to come out for its early access version in 2024, full release scheduled for 2025. When I found out about the Kickstarter, I knew I wanted to back it immediately because so many of my favorite cozy games, I got in on them kind of late, and I'm really excited about being in on this game from the beginning because I really can foresee this totally taking over the cozy gaming space for its aesthetics, for its characters, for its customization abilities, for its farming mechanics, and overall just the joy that this game already seems to give people. If you've seen the thumbnail, you already know that I'm about to tell you about Haunted Chocolatier, the next game by the developer who created Stardew Valley. So when I said before in the video, you shouldn't compare every game to Stardew or Animal Crossing, this game, I feel like we're allowed to compare to Stardew, but let me tell you about the game in case you're unfamiliar. Haunted Chocolatier is an RPG simulation game. In this game, you will play as a chocolatier living in a haunted castle. In order to thrive in your new role, you'll have to gather ingredients, make delicious chocolates, and sell them in a chocolate shop. But there is a lot more than just that. Just like in Stardew Valley, there will be a gorgeous pixel art style world for you to discover, both it seems in the town where the chocolate factory is, and also beyond as a way to source different ingredients that you wouldn't have found otherwise. This game also has been described to have a little bit greater of a focus on combat than Stardew does. This one is definitely leaning leaning a little bit more toward action RPG right now, and there'll be more ways for you to experience combat in this one, unlike in Stardew Valley when most of the combat just comes from you being in the mines. The game will also have tons of unique NPCs to meet around town and get to know on a deeper level, as well as you'll have the opportunity to customize your space and overall just to live your chocolatier fantasy and explore this mysterious world around you. Now, Haunted Chocolatier is still very early in development, so we don't know too many things for sure. What we really kind of do know is the basic premise, what the art style kind of is looking like, and some of the main game functions like the making of the chocolate, gathering the ingredients, and selling it in your store. But so much of the game still remains a mystery. I don't just think this game is going to take over people's lives, I know it will. What I think is going to be so great about this game is it is the same style as Stardew Valley, of course, being by the same developer, but this one does feel really unique and different. It doesn't feel like a Stardew Valley 2. The fact that you're not a farmer, that there isn't a farming element in this one, I feel like already is so unique because it still manages to capture that feeling of Stardew that we all love, but it makes it feel unique and different, that you're this new person in town and you're not just the new farmer taking over the old building is enough interest for me, but then add in the haunted aspect, mysteries to discover. It feels really dark overall. I really love the aesthetic. But what I think is the most exciting about this game is the fact that Stardew Valley is such a beloved game with so many players, and it's so complex. There are so many ins and outs and things for you to know and discover. I feel like it can feel really overwhelming to new players because so many people know all of the stuff, and you don't know all the stuff when you're starting to play Stardew. But what's great about getting in on Haunted Chocolatier is you'll get to experience a game like this for the first time with everybody else. Like, I didn't play Stardew right when Stardew Valley came out. So when I started playing Stardew Valley, I was filled with people just being like, you need to do this. This is the best way to do this. Well, you need to do this like this, and you need to do this like this. And the fact that we're gonna have a totally new, exciting place to discover together, I can't wait. I can't wait to be in early on this game. Like I was saying about for PUFFPALS, I really love that idea of getting in on a gaming community early and figuring things out together. I know there are going to be so many intricate details hidden in this game. I can't wait to uncover them, and I cannot wait for this game to take over my life. And there you guys have it. Those were some upcoming cozy games that I'm calling my most highly anticipated cozy games of 2023. And then, you know, past that. But I want to know your thoughts. Which of these games are you most excited about? And what did I miss? What other games coming up are you absolutely certain are going to take over your life? I want to know. Please be sure to click the lovely little like button on your way out, as well as subscribe for more cozy, chaotic content. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.